Yo, 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 yo. Live and direct, the crew, Cowboys drawing uncut. We back, man. Yeah, man, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful
you gotta
time,
get the
man.
crew's
Feels good.
perspective. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wonderful day to be a Cowboy, man.
Facts.
It's a wonderful day to be a Cowboy, man.
Yeah, man. This crew, Terry, man. This crew, Rick. It's the OG. It's Dre, man. And Steve-O will pop in a minute. Yeah. We getting ready to talk, man. Then we got to preview a little bit, man. Maybe predict the Kansas City game, but we're going to talk about that Eagles-Cowboys game Sunday. Yeah.
I'll let y'all go first. I got too much on my mind, man. So I'll let the more short-winded, the more my short-winded brethren do their thing, man. Because I got too many feelings about this one.
So Dallas erased a 21-point deficit for everybody that was under a rock. They had down 21-0, but they end up coming back, man, beating the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21. Capped off. Hold up. They was capped off by a walk-off field goal from Brandon Aubrey, called by the crew's own Crew Rick. He called it. If y'all go watch it. It's up there. Go watch it. Yeah, he called it, man. He said walk off by Aubrey. And that's what it was, man. So, to open it up, man, on Victory Monday. Does this win change how you view the Cowboys moving forward, guys?
Yes, hold on, Dre. But before we get into it, Dre, man, can we talk about feelings first? Can we talk about feelings first? Can we get feelings out the way before we talk about perspective?
Feelings. Okay, get feelings.
I want to be emotional for a second, man, about this win.
I feel
like we need to get this out of this. Yeah, I feel like we need to get. There's so much I want to address because we've let this win. We let this win simmer for about 24 hours now, right? And it shows me a lot about people, and Eagles fans specifically. So, I'll get to my feelings about the win, but I want to address the fact of this whole this is y'all Super Bowl talk. Because how many times I've heard that is so dismissive, and I've used that before too, so I know what it is. I've said the same damn thing. I'm guilty of it. So, when I hear it come from somebody else, I'm like, ha ha, like I know what y'all own. You're really hurt. That's the only way you can say that you're really hurt. Because all in all, to say this is our Super Bowl when in Philadelphia, they're in schools punching pictures of Dak Prescott and Kavontae Turpin and CD Lamb in their gym classes. All week is Dallas hate week. All week long, it's cowgirls this, cowgirls that, we this, we that. And now that you lose in a horrible fashion in an embarrassing loss, at that wasn't just a regular loss, that was an embarrassing loss. To act like you're not demoralized, Philadelphia fans, like it's just be honest, because as Cowboy fans, we can come on here and say that hurt. That loss hurt. But for them to sit there at 8-3 and be like, y'all ain't gonna make the playoffs though, we don't care. At this point, we'll talk about the playoffs later. We talking about us putting hands on y'all right now.
That's
so,
right.
I said the same thing when Carolina beat us though.
Yeah,
they act like it's their Super Bowl. It was their Super Bowl. They was partying. They was on high five. Yeah, it could have been hurt feelings, but at the same time, it was a little truth to that. It was some truth to that. And I think Philly's feelings is hurt. I think their feelings is hurt, but I think they believe it in their heart too, though. I think they feelings is hurt, but they speaking their truth.
Nah, there's a difference. There's a difference. Nah. You know why the difference is? Is because we have Super Bowls. This ain't our Super Bowl.
Right.
We have 5 rings. We have Super Bowl pedigree. We have Super Bowl pedigree for Carolina. The beating a team like us is big for them. Beating a team like us is big for them. Beating Philadelphia it's not as big for us. It's big for us right now because of where we are record wise, because of what we're hunting for. That's why it's big for us. But in the end, we've been beating Philly. We've been beating y'all.
But
don't act like this is new to us.
That's for us.
This is not new to us.
It's some Cowboy fans. It's some young fans out here who ain't seen the Super Bowl, who ain't been drugged out through the years. And this is the biggest win we done had since we beat Pittsburgh. Last year. It's the biggest win we done had.
Is it?
What's the bigger win? What's the biggest win since Pittsburgh?
Beating Washington last year.
Nah. We ain't act like
beating
that over
Washington last year was.
We ain't
because,
act,
I say that because they were good last year.
We ain't act like that over Washington. We ain't act like that win over Washington.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying as far as significance.
The Pittsburgh win was bigger than the Washington win to me.
Well, that's Pittsburgh because we hate them. They weren't that good.
Yeah.
They weren't that good. We hate them. We hate them. That's good for bragging rights, but in the grand scheme of things,
that was good. That was good when we played them.
Huh?
It wasn't. Pittsburgh was good when we played them. But this wasn't our Super Bowl.
I'll tell you what that Washington win was, Terry. That Washington win was the dumbest thing they ever did. That's what that was. That was the dumbest. It was the dumbest.
Nah, man,
win
they got it, man.
That was the dumbest win you ever manufactured, man. You didn't.
Man, win every game you can, man.
Man, it did not take you to the playoffs, and you went from 6th to wearing the draft. That was the dumbest win ever.
12, 13.
But see, my thing. But you knew we weren't tanking. We knew we weren't tanking. So it's kind of
that was the dumbest win ever, man.
But as far as
man, you win every game you can, man. Every game you step out there on the field, for me, you win, man. At least try.
Man,
that
was the last game of the season. It meant nothing. It meant
nothing. They beat us. They beat us last game of the season.
They beat us last game of the
season. They beat us.
That was in the middle of the season. That wasn't the last game.
Middle season.
The one where the game when Turk ran it back. That was at the end of the year.
That was middle of the season.
They beat us.
The last game. The last game your boy played. The weak quarterback was San Fran.
Mariota. Was it Mariota?
No. I'm talking about Fuzz.
Trey Lance.
I'm talking about Fuzz. Lance. Lance was the quarterback.
But I swear it was late because that loss took us from 6 to that draft pick.
They came back to back. That's probably why you probably confused.
Okay, but they was late in the season, real late in the season.
I thought it was middle. That was before. Cincinnati. That was before Cincinnati.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was before Cincinnati because Cincinnati put us down. That Cincinnati loss put us down. We were still in the hunt when we beat Washington.
Not when Turk ran his kickoff back.
That was in the middle of the season, bro. That wasn't as late as you think it was.
That was middle of the season.
It was middle of the season.
I'll look at that on a later date. But it was
but as far as this being our Super Bowl, bro, like, man, Dre.
One second, y'all saying we got Super Bowl pedigree, we champion pedigree. This is that. Then the next season we talking about we should be tanking last year.
Well, what I'm saying is the fact is that we said we were going to split with Philly. Right? Yeah. We said all of us knew we were going to split with Philly. So this is not a Super Bowl. We just did exactly what we said we were going to do. This is y'all Super Bowl. Yeah, we should have swept them. And that's the delusion that they have because it's little brother trying to look up to big brother. You finally beat him. You got your few championships. You beat your big brother who's been kicking your ass in the backyard on that court for so long. You finally got you some dubs. So now you feel like you're better than us. But this is not your Super Bowl, bro. I mean, this is not our Super Bowl. We have our eyes on bigger shit than beating the Eagles. It helps us because we needed this game to stay in the hunt. But for them to sit and say, this is y'all Super Bowl when y'all have been, hey, we don't have a Philly. Our Philly week in Dallas don't look like Dallas week in Philly. You get what I'm saying? Even though we're terrible. What'd you say, Cuz?
We don't even call it Philly. We don't even do we don't do no homecoming shit. We on a whole nother level, man. These dudes are, man, they new to this shit. That's why they saying goofy shit like, it's your Super Bowl. No, we got real ones, 5 to be exact. Y'all been around since the very beginning with them, but 5 teams, and y'all still low.
Y'all got 2 out of 60. Y'all got 2 out of 60. Y'all win 1 out of 30 years.
Y'all they don't know nothing about this Cowboy shit, man. They are just running it.
Yeah, my part, that was week 11. That was week 11, that Washington game.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah. So
I
yeah, I
think
mean,
it
we were
was
still in the hunt.
Thanksgiving.
It was. It might have been Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was week 11. Yeah.
It say November 24th. Nah, that's wrong.
It might have been around that time.
We lost
Nah,
that
that's
game
right. 24, right?
Okay.
11,
November
24,
28th.
24.
Yeah, November 24th. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just one of them things,
Yeah, it
man,
might have
where
been
Philly,
Thanksgiving.
like, emotionally, like when you look at this win, it felt
No,
good
Giants was
because
Thanksgiving.
we won that game, didn't we? We
Yeah.
did. Yeah. So it's one of them things that when you see this win emotionally, it's great because we fought for victory. You know what I mean? That's why we're excited. We're more excited about the way that our team fought, and it just happened to be against Philly. That could have been anybody. We were down 21, and to play the way that we played, any team with a winning record. Now there are a few teams if we're down by 21 and we win that same fashion, I'm gonna be like we bums. You know what I'm saying? But
I
this
agree.
was that was the defending champions. Regardless of that they are the defending champions. I think they feel the way they feel because they know that hurt, and they know that they've been looking
We
back.
finally
We've
beat
been saying
somebody
it
over
for
500.
but we've been saying it for the longest. We all watch football,
We
bro.
have been
Philly's
saying
Philly. The Philly's been itching for an ass whooping for the longest. They've been itching for that ass whooping. They haven't played great. They haven't played great at all. They've been finding ways to win because of their defense, but they've been offensively inept for a long time. And now what happens is that you see how inept that offense is because you were up 21 points. We spotted you 21 points, and you all didn't. You all maybe had 3 first downs for the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you see that they're really hurting inside, and they're trying to project that onto us because you have a problem. You lost to a 2-10 Giants team, and then you turn around and lost to the 5-5 Dallas Cowboys. You blew a big lead against Denver. Y'all are in trouble, and you've been finding ways to skate by. And you are exposed this game. So that just addresses them saying that. But as far as what us what we did yesterday, man, it was beautiful, man. Just to feel the energy. You could feel the energy through the TV. You know what I'm saying? You could feel
Yeah,
that
yeah, 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 yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
emotional
yeah.
roller coaster. I don't know about y'all, but after that game, I felt like I needed a nap because I was tired.
Nah,
Not me.
I felt
nah.
like
I
I
was
needed a
not.
nap.
I'm with
I was
I
Dre.
up
was
high.
I couldn't
No,
sleep.
I was up
I
high.
was up
You
at
I was up
early.
high,
I
but I was
was
ready to go to
up.
I was
bed
up
at
at
9
3
o'clock.
I
o'clock.
I
was
was up.
up. I was
Nah, I
up.
was ready to go sleep.
I
I
was
felt like I was
up.
ready to go sleep,
And
man.
I was
You ever
watching all the
argue?
post game. I'm watching every post
Everything.
game. I'm watching
Everybody
Everything.
watching
everything.
Turn
I'm
on
looking
Everything.
at the
TikTok.
everything.
Everything.
Turn all that shit
I'm
on.
going back. I'm going back through the
Yeah.
phone, looking at
Man,
everything, man.
I was
Yeah.
ready to go sleep. I was
Man.
Yeah.
drained, bro. I
All them
was
op
drained,
ass
bro.
niggas been hating. I'm looking at all y'all shit. I'm checking it
Hey,
out.
And
because y'all
like I
know just as
said,
well as I do. I put it in the group. I told y'all I was turning the TV off, man. I want to turn the TV off so bad, man. I
yeah,
sat back
both
down. I couldn't turn away.
y'all was all getting ready to turn it off.
Turn it off. Walk
That's
away.
why I was like, nah, man, this game ain't over. I knew it wasn't over. I knew it wasn't
I
over.
wasn't ready to turn shit off. I sit and watch the whole games and
Nah,
everything. I'm locked in.
Man, I
Even in
told
the
you.
I'm the
blowout, I'm
same
sitting
way.
still.
I'm like,
I told you I was ready
I'm
watching in
watching. I
passing,
gotta take
man. I
my
was starting to
lick.
get ready
I
for
gotta
work.
take my lick.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
no
man.
sense complaining.
Because
I
when
don't
I
I
watch
gotta take
bullshit.
Cause
my
when I
lick.
go nuts, and when I go nuts and it's a victory, oh man,
Right,
I'm going nuts
right. And
all night long.
when I stay strong on it,
Yeah, man.
even though
No,
I'm
I don't.
cussing them out.
I
Nah,
don't, I
man.
don't, I don't, I don't cut it off. If I tell y'all I'm going to go sleep, I'm getting sleepy. That's telling y'all this game getting bad. But I ain't gonna
Man,
cut it. I ain't gonna cut it off. But if you hear me say,
what
"Oh man, I'm about to go sleep," that means
what's
we ain't doing shit.
what
You
shot he
fell asleep
say in the
against the
locker
Raiders,
I'll
huh?
room?
cut that.
You fell
What
asleep
shot he
against the
say in
Raiders
the
I'll
at
cut
the
locker
that shit
table.
straight off.
man? What shot
Man,
he
I'll
say in
cut
the
that shit
locker
straight
room
off.
before he even got started? What shot he say? He say, "You can you win can you win the game in the first quarter?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Can you win
No.
can you win the game in the second quarter?
No.
Mm-mm.
Can you
No.
win the game in the third quarter?
Yeah.
No.
Now,
But
Slick.
can you win the game in the fourth quarter? Yeah."
Yeah, but
Fuck yeah.
that's how it
What
goes,
you say,
man.
Jigger?
I said, yeah. Rick can cut it off in a minute, boy. Just
Cut
like
that
that.
shit off in a minute. All right? It's one thing. It's one thing I'm
Wake
gonna
up and
protect
be
is my good
surprised.
energy. I don't want no bad energy around me, man. If they giving off bad, if they can't match my good energy, I'm gonna divert it to something else. Watch something else. Let them go ahead and play bad on their own.
I can't watch bad football, man. And the thing is, watching that game,
what I would do
anything that could happen
is record it so I can come back and watch it later, so I can come to the podcast. But if it wasn't for the podcast, I'd be a distant memory. I wouldn't even go back and watch it.
Yeah, can happen, will happen was all about that game yesterday, man. That's why I had to realize, like, watching that game, it was a tale of two halves and a tale of two different teams, man. One team was playing to win, the other team was playing not to lose. And us, we were playing to win that game because we had no other choice. You know what I'm saying? You have no other choice but to win that game and take
fuck all that.
No, we had no choice not to win that game, bro.
I
mean, it was
you sound like G.
Fuck all that. We came in there and did what we supposed to do, what we normally do.
Yeah, but we have to win every game. Like if we lost yesterday, we got a contention.
We have to win every game. But let me put it in this perspective, because I kind of agree with what you're saying to Philadelphia, man. But if there are any Philadelphia fans that come over here and listen to this, man, it was more about us and trying to build off momentum, trying to stack a game, trying to win 2 games in a row, trying to see what it's like for this team that we just put together, 7 days ago or however long it's been. Let's see, can they stack that win? Can they do it again? How they look against a playoff team? So I'm saying, and when you're able to see what they went through and what they faced and the adversity that they faced in this whole game, and was able to go down 21-0 and have some resiliency to shut the defense, to shut them. We've been struggling all year on defense, ranked 32 and all this, and to see them shut them out for 3 quarters, that's what we're excited about. That's what we got here lit about. It ain't about, we beat Phil. It's way more to it than that. It's way and now we want to see what we do against Kansas City. Can we do it again?
And it ain't about the body we caught, it's the fact that we caught the body. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We needed that body. Streets needed a body, and y'all just happened to be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all caught us at a real bad time for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of is what it is. Like, they think that it's like, it's about Philly. Yeah, we hate y'all. We don't like you. We love beating y'all. But that's not nothing new for us. Every game is a big game from here on out from us.
Right.
You know, it's not no games off.
Yeah.
So we have to do this. This is the effort we have to give every week. You know, you have to come in and play like these. These are playoff games. This is a playoff game. You know, Kansas City is a playoff game.
Every game for the rest of the season.
Every game. Yeah.
So I'll go back to my original question. My original question was, does this win change how you view the Cowboys moving forward?
Yes. For me. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Why does it change? And what is it changing about them?
That wasn't the 31st or 30th ranked defense right there. My whole perception with the Cowboys is we can put up points, but our defense is gonna give up more. And we soft. You come and hit us in our mouth, we fold for years. It ain't nothing just this year. For a couple of years, you come and you hit us in our mouth, you jump up on us, we fold up. And we've been soft. I seen some heart. Win or lose coming out of that game, that second half, I seen a different team. I seen heart. I seen effort. I seen some thumping going on out there. I seen some real, like I said, heart. We wasn't soft this time. I've been worried. Shout out to Eberflus. I've been your biggest critic throughout this year. He came out and made some adjustments. He made some defensive adjustments. The only time I seen him make adjustments this year was against Philly first game.
I was waiting for that.
Against Philly first game.
I was waiting for you to get to that, man. I don't know what.
But he came down. He made adjustments, and the player stepped up. We now we got I seen a defensive leader out there. You know what I'm saying? We've been playing this whole year without no real leadership on defense. Now you bring Quinn in, and he's provide leadership. And you got Overshawn back out there. You got some leaders. You got some people back. My perceptive change. Yeah, my perspective has changed.
I agree with you.
Yeah, it's funny how four starters are changing.
Well, that's true.
I need one more game. I need one more
that's
game.
where I'm at, John. That's exactly why. That's where I'm at, John.
The only reason is I need a non-conference game. I need a game against a non-conference foe. Conference games are generally a little heated, a little more rivaled. When you play non-conference games, you don't see those teams much. I need to see them Thursday.
We seen them get Vegas, yeah.
Wasn't that Vegas?
No. I'm talking about somebody. I would say decent, at least with the playmakers, with playmakers on the offense that we have to respect, we have to watch, with the pedigree, with a championship quality. Kansas City is in a band just like we are. I think maybe the same record. It's a dogfight come Thursday. I need to see I need to see that game.
But they're in the hunt too, though.
They are. That's all I'm saying.
They're a 10. They're a 10 like we're a 10.
But
the same thing we had.
Right. Both teams. That's what I'm saying. Both teams need this, but there's respectable offensive weapons on their team that we have to respect. Mahomes being who he is, of course, with all the other playmakers, it's a challenge, anyway, for us playing them.
So if we go in here and we lose on the last second field goal to Kansas City, that don't change the fact that we're better than we have been for the last 8-10 weeks.
I mean,
it's still a change. Regardless of who we play next, what we play, your perspective moving forward should not be the same as it was before we played in Vegas. It's not the same team.
No, I said
your perspective can't be the same because it's not the same team, though.
I said 2 weeks ago that the bodies we were getting in were going to make us different. We said that 2 weeks ago. We already knew the bodies we had with Clark, with Quentin. We said that last week that it made a difference.
Why wouldn't your perspective of the team change then?
Because it's against a rivalry, and rival games are like that. I need to see us against a non-conference. I want to see if we have that same energy.
It was a rivalry game. It was a rivalry week 1 when we lost to them. It was a rivalry last year when they swept us. That don't make no difference. It's still a rivalry.
Yeah,
I'm talking
you
about.
You get that same kind of result without Quentin, without Demo, without Rebel, without Kalen,
without.
You held Saquon to 22 yards.
We wasn't getting.
That's a change.
We wasn't getting that anyway.
But
we already knew last week that the defense was different. We said that last week because the bodies we got.
But that's what he said. Do your perspective of the team? Does this change your perspective? They got to.
I don't agree with that because we faced two offensively challenged. We have faced two offensively challenged teams, dog. This last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Or you held Saquon to 22.
We've been holding Saquon. He had one great game against us.
Not to 22. Not to 10 carry 22.
Bro, they have been running. Look, as an owner of Saquon in my fantasy league, I would tell you he has been shitting the bed all year long.
He's not hit 22 yards.
Man, it don't matter. They have not been able to run the ball all year long. No, they haven't
been able to run the ball all year long. He hasn't fumbled all year long. He got a fumble, 22 yards.
I get that. And that's fine. The fumble's cool. Yeah. The fumble's cool, but I can tell you they've been offensively challenged all year long. They haven't lit it up. They haven't lit it up all year long, man. So,
it ain't about lighting it up. The numbers that they got yesterday is below their averages. So even if they're not lighting it up, if their average is a C, we held them to an F. That's change. That's not the same.
And they put up 21.
He had 22 yards.
They put up
21
if
he's having a bad season, getting 50 and 60 yards, we have him to 22.
Yeah, but they also went away from him too. 10 carries. 10 carries is uncharacteristically low
because it's not working. You're averaging 2 yards a carry. You're averaging 2 yards a carry. That's not working. Let's go to something else.
Get away from
we need to try something that's more effective because we're shut it down. They went away from it. We took them away from it. We took that.
But
you don't think we got nothing to do with that?
No, I think we definitely do. I think we definitely do. Their front definitely
What you
did. Now, I'm
tripping
not going
on?
to take away credit. I'm not going to take credit from it, but I just know that I want to see us against a really good offense. To know that, to tell me this defensive change, I need to see it against a really good offense.
Man, we seen
We
this
haven't.
offense. We seen this offense
What
try to
is the
start
Chiefs
earning the
offense
ball
rank?
out the first half.
Trey,
We adjusted it.
What's the Chiefs offense rank?
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Let
So I
me
want to
look.
see
How far is Philly from the Chiefs?
Well,
if
I
we
don't.
lock.
We can look
I
it
will
up.
say that if we lock down Jameer Gibbs,
I
if
don't.
Jameer Gibbs has 23 yards, I take that.
Whoa,
If
whoa,
Jameer
whoa!
Gibbs
You
has
looking?
23 yards, I take that.
We ain't in Detroit yet. We
I
No, what I'm
ain't
saying
looking
that
at
that's when
Detroit.
I hang. That's when I hang my hat. It's a
I don't
high-powered
know that.
offense.
I don't know that even if the Chiefs rank offensively low, that's not the moral of this. The moral is when you don't see a team all the time, you're not familiar. When you have playmakers like the Chiefs have, it's still a job for us to guard those playmakers. They're proven. I don't care about
You
what
moving the
rank
goalposts
they
up.
are offensively.
You
I
move.
know when they
You
against
moving the goalposts.
non-conference,
You moving the goalposts.
like them and
You moving the
Denver,
goalposts, bro.
well, look, like them and Denver, and them and the Raiders. Like them and Denver and them and the
You
Raiders.
moving
The
the.
Raiders and Denver and the Raiders and the Chiefs played close games, but the Raiders ain't shit. That's because it's conference games, and that's just how they go sometimes.
And those
Period.
divisional games,
No,
those
that's
divisional
different.
Period.
games are divisional games.
Raiders ain't shit, but they've been in those games.
The Raiders ain't shit, and they held Denver to seven. What was
Yeah,
it? 10
it's
points?
because it's
Seven.
conference of games.
Was it
I
like
want
10?
to
Yeah.
see us against a
Nah. They just
non-conference
So
foe
y'all think it's some
Carolina.
that has
conferences?
they had a
no
We
bad
shut
game.
games.
them
That's
out.
all I'm saying.
No,
So
I'm just saying
shutting
that we
them out
have.
in the second half is conference shit.
No. I just say that
So
That's what it
it's a
sounds like.
familiar
check one
foe.
two. Check one
No,
two.
I'm saying it's a
Check
familiar
one two.
foe. It's a familiar foe.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Carolina's ranked offensively totally 22. Philly's 24. What Carolina put on us?
Carolina put them up. Would they have like 27 or something like that?
They ain't punt
Was
till
it like
third
28?
quarter. That's what I
Was
know.
it 28? 28,
They had
27?
30,
They had
and
30?
Rico ran wild on us.
They
Huh?
did. They did.
200.
Yeah,
They
Rico
did.
ran wild on us. Okay,
So
but I'm
so the
saying
thing is, have we made
they were
strides? Yes, but
offensively challenged too with Bryce. That ain't even a Super
so
Bowl quarterback.
so what I'm saying, okay,
Mm.
so don't get me
What's
saying
Kansas City
I
rank?
don't what's
With
What's
5,
Kansas City
they're
right?
ranked 5, so it helps their
So this will be
argument.
the
But
test. That's a test. That's a test. So what
That's
I'm
a
saying,
test.
so
but I'm
don't let me
whole
say
new defense. We got a
don't let
whole
me
new
say
defense.
with what I'm saying, right, Dre? So that's what I was getting to. So don't let me sit here and say that no, we're not playing better. We are. We are playing much better. This is a different defense. But I need
Exactly.
more evidence. I need more
Exactly.
evidence before I jump on the train altogether. Because if we do this number 5 offense like this, we're there. But we seen a 24 ranked offense. We seen a 24 ranked offense that we know has been sputtering for a while. We've seen that. So what they did is look like they were 24. That's what they did. It looked like they were
They
24. We
put
gave
up 21
20
first half on us.
bro.
So the fact that
We
that
handed
we
them
did
points, bro. We handed them points, bro. We handed them
No,
points. So
I'm not gonna take nothing away from my defense when we play against Philly. When
I
we
mean,
shut
I'm
it down,
saying though,
you still gotta shut it down second half, Terry. And we shut it down second half. And that goes for adjustments and it goes for players that stepped up and made plays. We made plays, man. We coughed the fumble up, we knocked the special teams, we coughed the fumble up. We made plays. Defense was
yeah,
flat. So you have
most
to give
definitely.
them credit. You gotta give them credit for that. And yes,
Yes,
our defense is
yes,
playing better, and like we said last week, it even looks better with
it
the
does.
additions we got with the guys coming back off. That's perfect, fine. I just want to see us.
That's all I'm saying.
It's a non-conference foe who has the playmakers who you don't see. That's all I want to see because you got to think after that, you got a Detroit team you're going to see with playmakers in a non-conference foe. If we can do this against Kansas City,
I mean,
I
the
feel a
Giants
whole
was
lot
doing
better.
something against Detroit
Those
though.
are the tests.
We
Those
Jameis
are the
Winston.
tests.
So I ain't really afraid of no Detroit.
I'm not
Those are
either.
the tests. What John said exactly what
It's
I've been
just
trying to say.
offensive playmakers, and it's the test. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I need that test, man. I need to see like Philly's
Saquon Barkley
offense.
not no offensive playmaker.
Not
Jalen
this year.
Hurts
He
is
ain't
not an
been.
offensive playmaker.
This year they
Look,
really haven't been,
look.
bro.
No, they are. But
In
I
all
tell you
actuality,
something.
this year they've struggled.
I tell you it's
AJ
funny.
Brown is not an
I
offensive
tell you it's
playmaker.
He don't
funny.
even want to be there. He don't
I
even want
tell
to be
you.
there.
I
You know,
tell
he's
you
been
what's
bitching
He
for
funny.
balled
2 years.
yesterday. I don't want
I
to hear that
tell you
shit.
what's funny.
Yeah, y'all keep
Yeah, he
trying to
had a
give these
dollar.
niggas outs and shit, nigga. It's
I'm
Victory
not giving him an
Monday.
out.
This ain't the
I'm
show for Thursday talking about next week. Why y'all keep talking
no.
these niggas out? Easy Philly. Fuck Philly, man.
Yeah,
We got
I
to
mean
go
that's all
in on
true.
these guys,
That's all
man.
true. I'm just
We
saying
got
for
to
our
go in, man. We got to celebrate this shit. You need to keep talking about
yeah.
Kansas City, Detroit. Man, we'll see them when we get to them, man.
As
We'll
the
see them
next
when we
game,
get to them, man. We
as
beat the hell out of Philly, man.
as the
Beat the
next
shit out
game,
of them.
as the
When
next
you watch
game.
the football, man, when you watch the game, who was the players that always hurt on the ground reaching for shit? Philly players. We was thumping them niggas in second half, man. Shit was going down, man. It was going down like Bishop and when he caught Rodamez running from the police in the alley. Got him, put him down, sat him on out. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on, man. We not tripping about them other teams in the AFC and
Hey,
another
man.
NFC team.
Hey,
This is Victory Monday, man. We are at their next. I'm still on it, and it's up with them every time, man. When you whoop their ass, it's funny because they've been talking shit all week. I'm in a meeting, bro. I'm in a meeting, and we gonna call who's the Cowboy fans in here. Hell yeah, what's up with it? I can't wait to see them. It's up. They've been running it and talking. I'm not ready to get on here and keep entertaining this scary talk, bro. We celebrate, man. Enjoy this shit, man. Enjoy this shit, man. Jerry done went out and got you 5 additions. 4 additions. He got 2. And we seeing an improvement. We shutting them down. We got them reaching for injuries. They wanted to sit down and take breathers. Carter won't kiss and hug Dak now. He's sorry for spitting. All of those shit, man. We put it on it, bro. We put it on them, bro. Celebrate that shit, man. Take a drink, loosen up, man. It's up, bro. Yeah, we won't see improvement, but this one right here, man, yeah, man. We gotta turn up, man.
Yeah, you
We
know
gotta
we do.
change our attitude, man. GP's here, man. Put it on, man.
I
I'll take
seen
it
it
on.
on.
Shit ain't
Man, I ain't
put it
hearing
on, man.
I ain't
And
hearing all that.
hey,
I ain't hearing all that.
NFL youngsters
I'm
going
with
nuts.
it. I'm a
I ain't
rider.
hear, I ain't
I'm a
hearing
rider.
all. I ain't hearing
I'm
all
with
I'm
it.
that.
a born rider. Been a
I
rider,
ain't
gonna
hearing
stay
all.
a rider.
I
Yeah.
ain't hear. I
I'm
ain't
with
hearing
it.
all
When my
that.
niggas is up, we up.
I need to do something to Kansas City to get another victory. I need a playoff run. Man, I need a
Man,
play.
they ain't the
I need a
standard. They been
playoff.
falling off too.
Man. I
Soon
need
we
a
beat them,
playoff
y'all
run.
gonna. When
Well,
we
I need
beat
a
them, y'all gonna
playoff
be like,
run.
well, we gotta worry about
Yeah,
Detroit.
Hey, I need a.
We always we scary, man. We
Hey man,
sound real scary right there, man.
it's not scary. It's I need wins. I need a playoff run. I need wins. I don't need none of those what we did yesterday or last week. I need another win against Kansas City, another win against Detroit. I don't
No
need
shit,
none of that.
Sherlock.
I need
No shit.
wins.
But
I
right
need
now,
wins.
they ain't gonna win with your coach. You ain't no motivator, man.
I need wins.
You ain't
I
no
need
good
wins.
motivator, man. You been there like,
No,
bye
I
humbug,
ain't gonna
man.
let us.
Bye
I ain't
humbug.
letting us think about yesterday. We need to think about tomorrow. I ain't letting us think
Today's
about
Monday.
yesterday. We need
Today
to think
is
about
today's
tomorrow.
Monday.
Monday.
We need to think
He
about
Monday.
said Victory
tomorrow,
Monday.
man.
Wow, we
There
gotta
is
talk
no
Victory
about
quitting,
Monday.
man.
Y'all
Victory
preparing for a
Monday.
funeral. Y'all
Man.
picking out the black
Hey,
suits. Y'all sound
hey,
like
I need to be in
hold on,
I need to be in
hold on.
practice for
What week we
Thursday.
in? What week we in? What week
We
we in?
play
Hold on, what week
Thursday. Ain't
we
no
in?
victory.
12.
No. What week we in? Week 12? Are we in
We
week
still there.
12?
12.
Is it
Yeah,
week
we still there.
13? Is it week 13 yet? Or is there still a
Tomorrow.
week
That's
12
tomorrow.
game on tonight?
That's tomorrow.
Is it week 12 still, or is it week 13?
Well, it depends. It's a
We
game.
still
man. Look at that shit.
Hold on.
I,
There's games Thursday.
Still week
So
12.
there's
It's still
games
week
Thursday.
12.
There's
It
games
ain't week
it's a
Thursday.
game
13 yet.
tonight.
Week 13 starts
We
Thursday.
we
It's
we not
still week
hold on.
12.
We not podcasting Thursday for Thursday's game, are we?
Okay, well, but we
Well,
gotta
I'm just saying. So
we can half and
we in
half it
between
though.
we in
But
between
first
both
we
right
gonna
now.
talk about that
We
Philly though. We gonna talk
we
about
gotta do
Philly
both
first.
right now.
No,
Ain't no
but we gonna talk
Thursday.
about Philly
Ain't no
first though.
tomorrow.
Well,
Like
we
Rocky
gotta
said, there is
celebrate.
no
We gotta
tomorrow.
celebrate
There
first
is
before we
no
talk about
tomorrow,
them.
Rock. There is no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow, Rock. There is no tomorrow,
man. Steve-O, hey, man, scram with that. We don't talk about them. Well, we got to talk about the victory first. It's first things first.
We didn't talk about that.
They so used to heartbreak. He's drowning in sorrow, man. Come on up for her, man. We gonna be all right, man.
Y'all forget, ain't no Thursday conversation. We got to do them both today.
Let's get Philly out the way first before we move forward.
And we talk
Philly
about
is out the way.
Nah, Philly ain't out the way. It's still fresh in my brain.
We beat them every year, man. To me, that's expected.
You ain't do it last year.
We ain't beat them last year.
I know, but I split with them when I called them.
Man, you wasn't expecting shit, man. You was going to bed.
Every year I split.
Talking about I was expecting. No, he was sleepy, man.
He was going to bed. He's nuts.
They were making me sleepy.
I get it.
They woke me up. They woke me up, but they was making me sleepy.
Sometimes you got cooking in the crock pot. It's a slow cook.
Yeah, man.
Look, Steve in the group message Steve Holler. OG, wake up. We got a game going on.
Yeah.
OG, wake up. We got a game going on.
Wake up, man. It's going down, man.
I'm up now. OG, wake up. We got a game going on.
Man. It's late. This is just rivalry talk, man, because, man, they've been running it and I'm still running it.
Yeah. And then, like, it's the nonchalantness. But against the nonchalantness that really pisses us off about losing that game, because in reality, they were exposed. We exposed them. You know, they've got a lot of deficiencies to be a Super Bowl champion. Huh?
How can you say that in one breath that we exposed them and we did this, but in another breath you need to see us do it against somebody else to say that we changed and that we're not the same?
Yeah,
we can expose your weakness. We can expose your weakness. So I'm gonna.
But that's a change because we was the weakness. We was getting exposed before this, man.
I'm a question that too. Because
Terry, we played them tough the very first game when the defense was before Quentin and them. That game was the same way. That game was the same way.
You just said they was cruising for a bruising for many a game. So I'm a question that too, because you said they were already showing their weakness in many a game. So they were already being exposed in, really, shouldn't, right?
Well, I mean, we've been seeing it, but they've been finding ways to win. We came in there and hit them in their shit. That's what it was. You got hit, you were beating us up, and we finally hit you back, and you seen blood and didn't know how to react. And that's what that was.
That's a change. That is the change, bro. The question was, does this change your perspective of the Cowboys? That's a change. We don't hit people. We don't get hit in our mouth and hit people back. For us to hit somebody back after getting hit is a change. That's the question he asked, brother.
But full over perception, no. I believe that we fought and won that game. Normally, historically speaking, yes, we lay down 21-0. But it is a very long game.
That's the point. That was his question.
It's a very long game. It's a very long game, but that doesn't change my perspective on a whole because I need more evidence. Now, again, we played 2 troubled offenses in a row. We have. So I need to see it. If we do this against a top-ranked offense, then I eat crow.
But not the best team in the NFL.
I feel good about it.
The best team in the NFL don't count, though.
I don't think I never believed they were the best team in the NFL. I've never believed that.
Statistically, the best team in the NFL don't count.
The Cardinals offense was struggling, and they came and put record numbers on us. The Panthers offense is struggling. They came and put record numbers on us. The Chicago's offense, they're not struggling, but they were struggling until they played us and they lit it up. Yeah. That's a change. Now we're making people struggle.
So
it's a change, bro.
Of course,
it's a change, brother. Accept it.
Of course, it's gonna be a change because you have additions. Of course, it's gonna have of course, you have to either get worse or get better.
Of course.
No. Hold on.
Because you added additions, you can add additions and there not be any change.
Let me land. Hold on. Let me land. So you can go backwards or forward, right? We could have went backwards. This could have been worse. Like we could have gotten worse at this point. We could have dropped from 30 to 32. This was, yes, it was a very good win, and yes, that did show something. But I need this new defense to be tested. You never know how good you are until you test. Until you test it.
They were
Our
tested.
He
offense.
was down
Our
21-0.
They had
Yeah,
no room for errors, bro. That's a
I do
test.
agree. I totally
You was
agree.
down
We made
21-0. That's
the.
a test.
It is a test.
Right.
It is a test. So I'm gonna say our offense won the game. Our defense saved it. If that makes sense. Our offense
No,
won it. Our defense
no,
saved it. So you think it's the other way around?
no.
You
Yes.
think
Yeah.
the defense
Our
kept us.
offense almost cost us the game. Our
The
offense almost
offense.
cost us the game.
The defense allowed the offense to stay in the game. That saved it. It saved the game for you.
The,
But
the,
y'all still, the offense still had to go out there and win that game. The defense
the
kept it from
offense
getting out
almost
of hand
lost
to
us
give
that
you a
game on
chance.
2 possessions. We didn't score a point
Yeah.
off from turnovers. They was getting
Again,
Right.
turnovers and offense didn't score. That they almost
Right.
cost us the game. They
all
didn't
right.
score
Right.
inside the 10-yard line. That
So that
almost
means,
cost us the game.
so
And don't
that means, so that
The
means,
defense won that game.
Don't
that
forget
means the
Ferguson
defense
fumbled
saved
it
it.
out of bounds
The,
on our drive
Don't
to
for-
go to
don't for- don't forget
yeah.
Turpin. Don't forget CD dropping that one in the end zone.
I done lost
Yes.
my journal. I done lost my
Yeah.
journal over arguing with you niggas, man. I lost my journal. Over arguing with you
I
niggas,
just
man.
spilled my
I
yak.
didn't drop this motherfucker. I'm over
Did I
going
tell you
crazy.
slow down on
Yeah,
the
I
motherfucking
done lost
corners?
my journal, man. I even motherfucker somewhere around here, man. I don't know where it went. That motherfucker
It's
somewhere
by your
around here.
feet
Man. I done put it
somewhere.
there. Yeah, I'll find it when I stand up. Motherfucker go fall out my lap.
So
But yeah, man.
Well, y'all got that dude all
overreaction.
discombobulated, Steve
Yeah,
Smith.
man.
Y'all got him
Yeah,
all
dog.
discombobulated and twisted,
Nah,
and
Yeah,
but
dog.
we
you don't know
just
which
trying to
way.
enjoy this, man. We just want to enjoy this win. We seen the improvements, and we deserve to enjoy our wins, man. Because when we lose and we missing players and shit, they do not let up.
They don't
They
care.
they,
They don't
they
care.
do
They do
not
not let
let
up.
up, bro.
They don't care.
They do
They
not
don't
let
care.
up.
Nobody.
None of them. Not the Cardinals,
Nobody.
not the Jaguars, not the Colts, not the Dolphins. None of them niggas ain't got nothing to
Dolphins,
do with
the
us.
Browns.
Excuse me,
Graham,
man, if I can't really, I just can't really. I get it, and I understand. I respect it. I can't really get involved in these. It ain't good enough for me, man. I got to get playoffs. I just got to make sure I see it.
Bro,
I'm believing. Look,
we
I'm
I
happy
five,
with
feel
the
you.
five, and
win.
I
one,
feel
bro.
all that.
You better
Well,
get your
I'm just saying.
celebrations while you can.
Well, I'm saying I'm
Right.
happy with the win, and but I don't want to get too happy because the inside of me says, man, we might be able to run 4 or 5 in a row off. That's what the inside of me
We
saying.
might.
But the
We might.
outside of
I'm
me is
with you.
the outside of me is being real quiet because I don't want to get too overly excited for what I think is possible, and I don't want to start talking. I want it to marinate.
I, I,
I don't want.
I got a
I
question,
want to
Jigga. I got a
see
question.
it come.
I got a question real quick. We go out and we beat the Chiefs, but we turn around and lose to Detroit. Does that change the fact of what you're stating? How you feel?
No, because if we could beat a top 5 offensive team, then that makes it believe that we can do it again, maybe in the playoffs. I mean, it's tough to run off 4 or 5 straight games in the league. Just because
It's
if
tough to
we
win 2
beat
in a row.
right, if we can knock Kansas City off
Us.
and go on the road and lose, it's not really a great thing. But when you have Washington and the Giants and the Vikings winnable games looking at you in front of you, then you can
I
recover
know.
from what.
But on the true factor, Detroit is a more valuable game than the Chiefs.
It is.
That's an
Yeah.
They
AFC
are.
opponent.
They
Right,
are.
So
right.
They very much are. I just want to
so
see. I
okay.
want both of those
Okay.
games.
Okay.
I want both of those
I
games.
do too.
I just want to see the level. Like when people come to play against Dallas, when Dallas shows up, you know how the other team comes to play and the league. That's kind of how it is when teams see Pat Mahomes in Kansas City. I think they're kind of on that cutting edge of NFL, and I think teams really get up against them and and want to test what they have against them because of the pedigree they have.
Okay.
My
Well, we
my
just beat
worry.
the
My
champions.
only thing about what you saying, Dre?
I mean, we beat the team that beat them last year.
The defending champions.
Handle them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
smacked
do
him
the team.
around,
I don't do the
but
team to
you know,
beat
I feel
them to
like
be. I want. Yeah, I need to correct.
I feel like
No.
the
We
late.
beat the defending champions.
I get that.
It's
I get
excuse
that.
me if
That
I'm
beat
wrong,
them.
but I feel like the late Dennis Green. Dennis Green alive? Is Dennis Green still alive? He's dead, ain't he?
Probably so. Nah, I think
I
I
he
don't
think he
know,
gone.
but
gone.
I think
Nah,
gone too. Yeah, so I'm gonna quote the late Dennis Green about Philadelphia. They were who we thought they were. You know what I mean?
bro.
Like
You still
in all
own this,
actuality,
man.
we
You
all
are
knew this
still
was
on
coming.
this, bro.
We
Yeah.
knew it. We knew that was going to happen. So this win is what we expected. So the rest of the wins is kind of like, you know what I mean. Everything else is take
Did
what
you
we can
know
get.
it was
Did you
gonna
feel that
happen?
way when we was? Did you
Yeah,
feel that
when
way
we
when we was
got
down
down
21 nothing?
21-0.
Hell
Because I'll
no.
go back
Did
to
you
the
feel?
Did
text.
I feel what way
I'll
they
go
were who
back
they
to the
are?
text. Huh?
No. So I'm watching that game knowing that that game shouldn't have been 21 nothing because
Yeah,
we weren't out.
It should
We
have
were
been,
shooting ourselves in the foot.
but it was.
We were
But
shooting
it
it
ourselves in
was.
the foot.
was.
But it
Yeah, but the
was.
thing,
So
but
how was
watching
your
that
match
game,
that deep?
I was more angry. I was more angry watching that game because we shouldn't have been in that position from the jump. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
was angry because I'm looking at that team, watching, saying it
I'm
should
with
be
that.
tied
I'm with that.
21-21 at this point. It should be
yeah.
tied
I'm with
20.
that.
That's why I was angry. I wasn't mad at nothing else.
I'm
I'm
with that.
watching it like, why aren't we're stopping them? Okay, so we go down, first drive. Go for it on fourth down. Don't get it. We come down. They score. We go back next time. Then you have the block punt, the nip punt with the penalty. That
Bad call too.
dumb shit,
Yeah.
like shit like
Back
that.
up.
We had them
That's on
turned
us though. We
over.
should have challenged that.
We should have. That's shoddy
You
again.
should
But
have. Yeah.
He came
those are
back and did
things.
this. How do you not trust your
Yeah,
player?
Right.
trust your player,
Right.
and it's the first half.
Right.
If you lose a timeout, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to give your guys a shot. So when you watch that play, you get angry because it's like we should stay out the ball. We turn them over. We know how this ends, and then you come back
Then
around
you come back with
and
that handoff bullshit to Turk.
yeah, that, and then you turn
Yeah.
around with a jumping off sides, and a turnover. They weren't doing anything to us. It was us to us. So I'm watching that game being down 21, thinking
Then you
if
throw an
anything, worst case
interception in the end
scenario,
zone.
and like shit like that, they weren't beating us. We were beating ourselves. And I know that's a lot. That's real cliche to say, but that's why I was angry because I'm watching this team thinking, why the fuck we're giving them points, and they turned into who
I'm
they
with you.
were, and that all where they've been all year long on the back end. We
Yeah.
locked down, they sputtered, which they've been sputtering. That's how the first half should have went. That's how, but it was
I was really
mental and self-inflicted wounds the whole time. They weren't beating us at first.
right.
They weren't
Right.
beating
I
us
was really
through
pissed
that first half,
with
man.
the pick by Dak. That was that and that handoff to Turk. I mean, when you got
Dumb shit.
Javante running the ball, I just didn't get those at all. I didn't get those at all. And
Dumb
I
shit.
Dak
agree
Because
with
know
that.
Dak
Scrap
knows
that out of
better.
the playbook.
But
Take
but
them receivers out of the backfield at the playbook. You fumble
we should
with
have beat them.
your boy. You get CD hurt. Take that out the playbook.
I agree.
Man,
I agree. But the
we
one
should
Yeah.
have
thing,
beat them by 40.
the one
We should have
thing,
dropped burgers on them last night, bro. Yesterday. We
the
should drop
one
burgers
thing
on
I
them yesterday.
respect about Shotty though is that his demeanor stayed the same. You
Yeah.
know, nobody's gonna call a perfect game. Ain't no
Right
coach
now.
in this league that's gonna be their plays 30 for 30. It was all great plays.
Right.
My thing is, I
Correct.
just love his demeanor on the sideline, regardless of how everything went. Regardless,
Mhm.
he stayed
I
calm, he
know.
stayed in it.
Hey, when his demeanor changed when Dak threw that interception, and my man pulled his little eyes up, his little head shook. I said, "Oh, he's hurting. That interception hurt him."
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been throwing the
No,
ball there. It's like
no, yeah,
Shotty.
you can. I mean, you can still have that, dude, but he still stayed. He still stuck with the game plan. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shotty be doing some
He
questionable
That's
stayed.
one
shit
He
though.
thing we
Let's
stayed
didn't
just
with
be
get
the
away
honest.
game.
from. We stuck with that run, even down 21. Any other time, only time we didn't do no shit like it was probably back in like 14 when we was seriously running that ball. Like we really stuck with the run game this game, man, and we didn't get outside our game plan.
That's right. That's
So
Can
right.
we
that's
agree
good
that
Yeah,
Shotty be
coaching
doing
right
some
there.
bullshit though?
yes,
We can all
sir.
agree that Shotty be doing some bullshit every game. He's
I
gonna
mean,
have
he's
them
a first
moments.
year head coach.
I
He's
Yeah,
a
agree.
he be doing
first
some
year
bullshit.
head coach.
He be
But
Right.
questionable. He be doing some questionable shit sometimes.
he's
Like
one of those. He's one of those younger generation coaches, and if you look at the LaFleurs and the McVays, and they do stuff we call it smart but dumb. they almost try to outthink themselves. Like they really do. They really run plays and do stuff because they're really kind of some offensive minds, and they're trying a lot of different stuff on the offensive side. So we call them smart but dumb.
Well,
But
scrap that receiver in the backfield shit. Scrap
they'll do a
that.
lot. They'll do a lot of dumb stuff. They will try to experiment. That's what they do.
Let the hamster in the wheel go with something else, man. Shout out to Davis coming in, man.
Man,
shout out to Davis backing up.
Davis came in and ran that ball real well.
Shout out to Elijah Clark, man. On that special team.
Shout out to Elijah Clark.
Yeah, that video needs to be shown. Every motivational. If I don't hear Eric Thomas talking behind that clip, you know what I'm saying? Like if I don't hear ET out there talking behind that clip, man, this is what you do to be a dog. Yeah. You never stop. You got bro. They need to show that. They need to show that to every young man that put those pads on. Yeah, if you putting those pads on, if just in life in general, bro, just in life in general, bro, knocked down twice. He got knocked down twice and still got up and made a play. You know what I mean?
And the long snapper going down there. The long snapper didn't give up either. He's fighting down there to pick up that ball, pick up the fumble.
That was a team. That was a team effort. That was a team victory. You know what I mean? Because everybody had a job to do it, and they did it. And shout out to NFL young boy. You know what I mean? GP man, you are number one. That's NFL young boy, bro. Like, hey, bro, shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him because that's the beauty about having the receivers that we have, because when one ain't doing it, we know we got another one over there. Because God forbid that was Tolbert and Flournoy the whole game out on the other side of CD. Like, we would have been sick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we were stuck with. Turk, Flournoy, and Tolbert. That's our receivers. If it wasn't for GP. So
Mingo.
Shout out to him.
And shout
Mingo,
out.
Yeah, that's what we
and
did. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best thing that could have happened to us,
in the crew. Shout out to one of y'all in the crew. Somebody mentioned that. I want to think it might have been Dre mentioned the fact that he thought that Flournoy should be getting a little more clock over Tolbert, and they activated Davis in healthy inactive Tolbert. So Tolbert didn't get the dress. So
that was Elam. That was Elam. So we brought we actually signed him. We signed
Tolbert didn't dress though.
Yeah. But I think Mingo's Gary come back. I think Mingo's Gary come back too. You know what I mean? I think Mingo's Gary come back now. Mingo's coming back now too. So Tolbert might be another healthy scratch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like we seeing that. You know what I mean? Tolbert, you still you know what I mean? You still gets love from me from beating Philly. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I'm Philly. Yeah, my bad. I got I'm buzzed off that win. I apologize.
But like Dre said, Pittsburgh. Flournoy, I guess, getting his flowers. He's
He made a play. He made a play on special teams too. I like that. You know what I mean? Like you're not big. No one man is bigger than the program, man. Everybody got a job to do. Everybody got a role.
Flournoy getting on them run plays. He's in our blocking good too. So it ain't just him with his catches and the special teams. He's getting blocks and shit too.
Yeah,
that's what we've been asking for, man. That's all we've been asking for is heart, man. Show us you want to play.
That's all.
That's all. I cut it up to Shoddy too. Putting that mentality in there on them guys, man.
So I think if it was a McCarthy-led team, they give up.
Okay.
If it's a McCarthy-led team, they give up.
You know, they give up.
I'm saying if that was a 3 weeks ago before a Quinny team, they give up.
Yeah. How you give up in this man's fighting? He had 8 pressures, bro. He had 8 pressures from the defensive tackle position, bro. That is
from
ridiculous.
the DT.
That's where you supposed to. That's where the pressures really count. Pressures really count right there.
I'm Fluke's worst critic, but when I got there, look out there and see Diggy on the end. We're making changes out here, man. We making changes out here. That's what I said.
We called that weeks ago. Did
he get him one?
We called that weeks ago.
Yeah.
He got the only one, the main one.
I think it was Steve.
And he got dude up off of him. Dude was on him like Eddie.
Yeah.
And got up there and got it.
I tell you, man, Quentin coming in open up a whole lot for this D line, man.
Shout out to
A
Big
whole
G,
lot.
man. Coming into the locker room, man, and got him paying attention to what he's saying.
And that tells you
that I'd rather have a game like this than be up 21, nothing, laughing and giggling. I like this kind of game right here. That's what Sam Williams was
you know why
about.
he's a dog? But you know why he's a dog, bro? You know why he's a dog? Because he's coming from a losing team with that type of effort. Most people coming from losing situations don't know how to win, but that's at Alabama. That's right? With Alabama. That's a
Alabama
man. That's a Nick Saban. That's a Nick Saban. Like he comes from a winning position. Yeah, he coached up different. So you playing on the Jets and stinking it up. You came here knowing that you actually had a shot, and you're putting that energy throughout the team. It's infectious. So,
and you got another dog next to you.
You got another dog next to you.
And you got
dogs
two other dogs next to you. Two of
them.
Man.
And shout out to Steve. He called Diggy on the edge when the acquisition happened. You know, Steve called Diggy on the edge during once we got Quentin. He said, "Put Diggy on the edge and see what happens."
That third down sack from Diggy was so huge.
Man,
huge.
So
I
huge.
noticed that it's a problem. It's a problem with Quentin and Clark inside together, man. It's a problem.
It's a problem with Diggy. It's a problem with all three of them.
It's a problem, man. And you see it. You see it in real game time, man. If Quentin ain't getting back there, Clark's a problem. If they try to double on Clark, Quentin. I mean, it's a problem, man. It's a real problem.
Yeah. That pressure up the middle is a big problem for a quarterback. Any quarterback, they don't want that smoke up the middle. That was Tom Brady's Achilles heel. Pressure up the middle.
It's a real problem, man.
You don't like it. I don't like it.
And it's funny because like when we talked about the pressure conversation come off the edge about losing Michael, we're seeing a different type of pressure now than because we've seen that coming off the pressures coming off the edge and the hurries. We've seen that. Now we're seeing what it looks like up the middle because we haven't had that in a very long time. That pressure from that position right there changes the game. It changes the
shortest route to the quarterback.
It looks like
now we're seeing pressure. We wasn't getting no pressure this year.
Yeah, it looks like they've really, the trade kind of helped both of them get what they needed almost. You know what I'm saying?
Who don't want to play with another dog next to him? Clark ain't play with nobody like Quentin, and Quentin ain't play with nobody like Clark.
We were able to get pieces. Parsons over there leading them in hurries and sacks and whatever he's doing. So he's obviously changed the floor of what they're doing. So, I mean, shit, everybody should be happy because I am at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, that Quentin and Clark, man, that's a problem, man. That's
a problem.
Yeah, we got the crypt keeper up in the booth. The crypt keeper up in the booth smiling. He know he did it. He know he did his big one, didn't he?
Yeah, man. That's how you make shit work. That's how you do it, bro.
Cheesing in that booth.
Shout out to Jerry, man.
I mean, shout out
for cheesing hard.
Shout out to Jerry. What can I say?
Yeah, man. He know he's like that,
man.
The gambler, man.
He came out. He said he hoped the fans is happy with what they saw on the field last night, man. So, man, we got to shout out to Jerry, man. At least
he's seen Dallas
gambler. Yeah, the old gambler's back. The old gambler.
And from me,
you got GP, Quentin, and Clark.
For me, when it happened, when all these trades, I thought, okay, it's good for next year. I wasn't really thinking it, but looking at it now, I'm gonna be quiet right now, but. He might have shook just in time.
And Wilson was a little high too.
Logan Wilson.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. That linebacker position with him and Demo. Demo's short-handed on his tackling. I love that from Demo, bro. I absolutely love Demo.
Him and Demo
tackling, bro.
Hey,
his tackling, man. His tackling, dog.
Man, he's still a tackler.
Because
he made a huge tackle on Saquon.
Sure tackler, bro. But you know what the most underrated move was from that game yesterday, right. or the blessing in disguise was Tyler Guyton getting hurt. When he got hurt, Nate Thomas came in and played a hell of a game. You know what I mean? And Nate Thomas, him getting hurt, Nate Thomas came in. Dak wasn't getting that pressure from the left side no more. Tyler Guyton, he makes some big mistakes. Guyton's a buffoon, dog. Like he's raw, bro. And I don't know what it is, dude, man. Yeah, that he's raw, bro. Like it's a raw talent, bro.
They
And
said
that's
he hasn't played a whole lot of snaps. Even
No,
yeah,
he
though,
big
hasn't.
buffoon,
He
bro.
hasn't.
Like big old goofy motherfucker, dog. Like, bro, why is it always you, dog? Big goofy motherfucker, dog. Like it's always you. And then when you go down, the penalty stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got caught off guard, Guyton. I'm not saying you ain't gonna be good. You young, I understand, bro. But it's just the fact you got caught by the defensive snap count. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you jumped offside with the defense. Like that's your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? How you that motherfucker said
Cuz
boom.
flinch.
That motherfucker said boom, boom, and you jumping. Silly
Yeah.
motherfucker, like dog. You know that wasn't part of your snap count, dog. And if it was, if they
There.
watch tape and if they watch tape to mimic that, shout out to them. But they caught his big goofy ass on that
That's
shit, dog. And that's
illegal
where,
though.
yeah, like it's illegal.
Yeah, you can't
I
do it.
thought it was.
Defense
I thought
can't
it
you
was,
can't
Supposed
but
to
you
be
can't you
illegal.
can't say it on that line. Yeah, you
yeah, I
really
thought
supposed
so.
to
But they
call
did it.
that.
That
But
wasn't
they
us that
got away
said
with
boom.
it.
It wasn't us
Yeah.
that said boom. Somebody else said boom.
Right,
And when
right.
that jumped, he jumped. He flinched. And from that happened. And then he had other holding penalties, But our dog up the middle, Tyler Booker, who had one, you know what I mean? He had great protection for Dak. Terrence Steele, we didn't even have to call his name. You didn't even hear nothing from Terrence Steele. You know
No.
what I mean? And that was
That's
and
big.
Ojomo and Ojomo is their leading sack. He's their sack leader. But he got a few pressures, but he was neutralized last night. Jalen Phillips,
You
he's
ain't
been
heard
killing
nothing.
shit for them. Jalen Phillips has been
You
killing
heard his
shit for
name.
them the last few weeks. You didn't hear his name. I was talking to my homie and I said, "What about Jalen Phillips?" He's like, "Did he even play?" I'm like, "Yep, he played." You didn't hear his name called at all, bro. We thought he
BB them
was
in
a
there
healthy scratch.
holding that
Yeah.
shit down.
Shout out
BB
to
and they was in there whooping
BB and
ass.
Booker was in that
BB
throwing
and
with
BB
Booker
Carter
and
and
them
was
was
in
them.
there.
whooping ass.
hell
BB
yeah,
They
and
was in
Booker
that
in there
throwing with
throwing.
Carter and
They
them.
was in there throwing.
And
They was
Jalen Carter,
beat.
and they talked about Jalen Carter being back. He ain't do shit either. You know what
no.
I'm saying? Like they ain't do shit either. So when you see them,
Steve-O,
their that brick wall
Steve-O
at
told
at
you,
100%.
Steve-O told you, wait till you go up against that ox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what's gonna happen. So when you got that front seven who's been in the words of Mike Tyson, impregnable. Ain't that what he said? Something like that. I'm trying to say it
Mhm.
the correct way. I'm
Yeah.
impregnable. That's what he
Yeah.
said. Yeah, you can't. It's not gonna happen. They had that brick wall, bro, and we knocked that bitch down. We knocked it down. 100 was it 162 yards rushing? Was it 160?
Overall
140, something like that. It was somewhere. It was in the upper
total
20s.
for
It was
them
upper
for
one
them.
for us. They had 60. They had like 60 some yards
They had like
rushing.
62 yards or something rushing
Yeah,
or
something
something.
like that. I think we had maybe 130, something like that, somewhere around that, roughly around that. So we gave them what they wanted on the ground. You know,
So we
we gave
got
Dak time to throw the ball.
125,
Yeah,
125 to
120. That's respectable. That's
But
respectable
but
against that defense. That's very
Yeah.
respectable against that defense.
but I'm gonna say I've not seen our defense play a half like that in quite some time. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't even put a date on when I've
And that's
seen
with
them
Michael.
shut a good team down for a whole half. I
For a
hadn't
whole
seen
half.
that in quite a long time.
3 quarters.
It's to the point now where they call it for
Like you said,
Petula's head.
that's good,
Like
Michael.
they've been
Quite
wanting
a
they've been
long
complaining
time.
about Petula. Complaining about the offensive coordinator, but now they really like again. It just shows like how do y'all do this? Whatever you done before, but this is it. Like that's worth almost getting somebody losing their job on the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? Because of how bad y'all choke. You know what I'm saying? How bad y'all choked and how the hell you don't get 1 point, not even a field goal, and you missed the field goal you had a try for. That was the
Yeah.
only time they were on our side of the field. The
Right.
whole what we played like 40 some minutes without giving up a point.
I mean,
Yeah.
Without giving up a point,
So
bro.
this is almost like, you know, retracting boycott shit going on, man. You know?
I knew what you.
No,
I
hold
told
on,
y'all
hold
earlier
on.
today.
Hey,
Didn't I
hey,
tell y'all to do it? That's
hey,
why I mentioned
hold
it
on,
earlier today.
Go
hold
nuts,
on.
OG.
I
Look,
told you.
hold on. What I just said. Remember I
almost.
Go nuts.
said. Remember I said he ain't never spend. He wasn't trying to spend. He wasn't trying to do nothing to help the team win.
Right.
He
Yeah.
seems that he's turned the page.
The
He
Yeah.
old
went and got
gamble.
pieces that
The
he's
old
trying to
gambler's
put
back.
into the team.
The
The
old
gambler's
gambler's
back.
back. Yes,
now
sir.
look, what you say? What you say? You got to play a violin while he's talking this shit. He got to. He's back, y'all. I told y'all in the message earlier today. That's why I mentioned it. We was talking about the Dion. It's like, hey man, just throw it out.
Well,
I think they've
no,
earned it, John. Man, buy a
I'm
hat,
just
man.
saying,
They've earned a hat, man. Buy a hat, bro. Start low. You know what I'm saying?
look,
Like, you know, you gotta increase it as you go slowly.
Jerry has put into the team. I criticize the man a lot, I will admit, but he's deserved it. But he's put back into the team like he cares about the team winning.
Right.
So if he can care and put back in the team, then I can put back into the team. That's
Okay.
all
All
I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah,
That's
all
right.
right,
Yeah,
John.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
talking
can.
shit. Made me feel
So,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, John.
you
Yeah.
can, man.
Go ahead. Go
since
nuts.
we're talking about team, man, you know, I've been rambling,
Welcome
man.
back.
Off, man. Y'all been going
Welcome back.
I won't get a few things off before we get out of here, man, to talk because you know we're not going to probably be back in until next Monday because we, you know, got a game Thursday. But we also want to touch on and shout out Dak Prescott for becoming the all-time passing leader in Cowboys franchise history. And I just wanted to, you know, ask you guys, where does Dak rank among the Cowboys quarterback?
4.
4.
Who for?
I'm thinking you got to put you got to put Danny White in there.
The
Danny,
champions,
Staubach.
then Romo, then Dak.
Nah, I think right now, and I've been waiting for this, Dre. I've been waiting for this because I've had an epiphany, you know, through all this. And, you know, if they're 1A and 1B, if they're 1A and 1B, he's 1A. He's 1A. You know, he's not 1B, he's 1A. Because like I have to realize the way that he's playing this year has put him past that range. Because if they were tied, watching this type of heart. You know what I mean? Like I like he's finally a leader, bro. That's all we wanted. You know, he's a leader. He's showing fire, bro. Like he's playing the way he should. He leads now he leads the league in catchable balls. Who would have thought it? You know what I'm saying? As far as catchable balls, bro, like he's leading the league, and that means you're passing the ball very well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you're passing the ball
Dropping.
very well. And all that. Finally, he's got a receiver that can jump and get the ball. You know, Dak likes to throw high. Now he's got a jump ball receiver now. Like he's been put into a really good
This is all the
situation.
stuff we were saying in the whole season, man.
Yeah, well, this is 2006 to me. This is his Romo's 2014 year, 2014-15 year. This is where you have complementary players to where you don't have to go out. All you have to do is do your job. You know, just go do your job on whatever your job is, whether it's to throw it 40. If your game plan is to throw it 40 times, you're throwing it proficiently 40 times. If your game plan is to throw it 22 times, you're throwing it proficiently. Whatever you're doing, you are proficient at it. So, because now you have complementary offensive players, this is his best year that I've seen as far as like not even looking at the numbers. You know, not number wise, just watching him play, bro, and leadership wise, Dak to me now he is 1A, you know, over Tony. I have to give him that.
I still got Tony over.
Yeah, they the same to me, but overreaction of real talk. At least I can throw a couple of them, man, maybe one or two. Dak in this game proved and put to bed that he's better than Jalen Hurts as a quarterback.
Y'all got that one.
That's overreaction for me right now. I mean, I said Dak was better. I think Dak's better than him, but you're gonna have to prove it in the playoff run for me. You have to solidify it in the playoff run.
Well, it's wild because I swear our first episode was it last season we had the same conversation, and I was on the Jalen Hurts train. Y'all were on who was on the Dak train when we had the conversation?
I was.
Who was it? Was Dre? It was Dre, Steve, and John, and I was on the Jalen Hurts side. You know,
I think I was on Hurts with you.
Yeah, so
but Hurts, you got to look at him as what he has as a whole team. See what I'm saying? As to why he has success in the playoffs. Dak ain't had that same kind of team in the playoffs that
I mean,
Jalen
true.
Hurts has.
But so with
I
yesterday's
think he
victory, was
used
that
his. Go ahead.
no? I'm saying with yesterday's loss, do you put that loss on Hurts yesterday?
He gets some of that.
He
Yeah, I
gets some of
mean,
that. He didn't turn the ball over, did he? He didn't have no pick.
He's still a quarterback. You get some of that. Dak get the blame for the shit sometimes when it's the defense. He was getting the blame
That
when the defense was giving up 30 points.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
don't
don't think
think.
we didn't.
Look, I
We
mean,
didn't give
look,
it to Dak.
I don't
We
think
did.
he had any turnovers, but he didn't use his feet like he generally does too. You know what I mean? So that's another aspect of his game that makes him who he is. So at that point, when things wasn't going well, maybe he should have tried to take over more on his feet.
I
he
don't
had
think they
2
trust him. I don't think
touchdowns.
they trust him to win the game. I don't think they trust him to win the game. That's just me. That's just me by watching them.
So
He
how did you
he.
see him better than Dak? They trusted Dak to go win that game.
This is true, and that's why, like, I was gonna
But
get to the
this is
point of
just recent.
changing. But changing,
For me,
I'm
this
on a
is
different
Dak
tune. I'm on a
winning the
different
game is
tune.
recent.
I'm on a different tune, man. You know what I mean? Because now than where I was, I don't give it. I say Dak. Dak is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. You know, now after watching them two again, now watching it when one had to go win the game, Hurts didn't go win that game for them. Dak won the game for us, and Dak is he's a better, like, overall ability wise, he's a better quarterback. You know he is, but
Man,
it,
I don't want to say it, man, because it seemed like it's taking so much away from the defense. Well, I think the defense won that game. I think they just stole that game.
Me too.
I
Me
think they
too.
was just wasn't going to be denied either way,
Me too.
man. And I get what you're saying. We was just something different out there. You know what I'm saying, defensively, especially
I,
calling turnovers and hitting, and it was just different, man. We were just playing different.
but two
That
things could be true.
defense was,
I agree.
yeah.
But
I mean,
you gotta
they can
give
choke
Dak
and we can
credit
win.
for getting the ball to CD, but CD dropping them.
CD
Yeah,
dropping them.
all that.
That can
Yeah,
have a
True.
different. Yeah, that can have a different.
yeah, all that. Yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
both of them have trouble making decisions because only thing my only gripe on Dak is that going changing the plays. When you're down there and you see some bullshit like that, if you know that we need to run the ball down here, audible out that shit, man. Kill that shit. Run the
right.
ball down there. We don't. It's 1st and 1. You know, 1st and 2. You know, we back up, and then it's
Nah,
second and 6, some shit like that. Get down there. If you know this pass play ain't gonna work, bro.
Hey, man,
Audible it. Kill that shit, man.
when you
Kill that
got
my
shit, man.
my
And
when
my
you
see what you're
got
problem
gonna
with
do.
my
when you
problem
got
my
go ahead,
problem
Rick.
with
I'm
Dak is
sorry.
he forced too much shit to. My problem with Dak is he forced too much shit to CD. That interception
Mm,
in the end zone should have never happened. And some other
mm-mm.
plays that he was going. You forced them to CD when they're double teaming CD and leaving GP 1-on-1 and Fergie 1-on-1. Go to your 1-on-1s and stop focusing looking at CD every time. You gotta play the cards. You 9 for 9 throwing it to GP. Go at them. You
And
3 for 10, 4 for 10 going to CD. Quit focusing and forcing it. Quit forcing
you
it
know
and let
what
the
I
game
thought?
come to you.
You know what I thought, Slick, and you right about that. Because when he was doing that, I thought, come on, coach, call another play. Like, call a play that doesn't give him the option. Where's the slant? I saw the slant late in the game, but I hadn't been seeing
Late in
it.
the game.
And that move, that slant is unguardable. I've been saying it all year. It's unguardable. I mean, you can go to it. So call the slant. Don't let Dak have the option because you know he's gonna force it to this dude. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
He's forcing it.
Right. So,
Dude is double
so
team. Teams going in is double teaming CD and leaving GP over here 1-on-1 and leaving the Fergie 1-on-1. Use your 1-on-1s, man. Use it.
Don't
They
expect
kind of
that.
double
Don't
team
expect that
GP. They
this
don't know
week.
what to do.
But don't expect that this week. We can't expect that type.
But don't expect it
Andy
this
Reid
week.
know what he's doing. Yeah, Andy Reid know
Yes.
what he's doing. You know, Sirianni be on bullshit.
Yes.
Sirianni be on bullshit, and them Vifangio, all them, they can be on bullshit over
Hey
there.
man,
But don't
I don't
expect that from
care.
Andy Reid on them type.
I don't
Fangio's
care.
cold.
I don't
Fangio's
Fangio's
care.
nice,
cold.
but yeah,
They,
but they
no,
left.
Fangio's one of the best.
I don't
Yeah, but
care.
they left him over there. They had a lot of time But they know they should have took the double off of GP. I mean, off of CD and put it on GP.
Look, man.
Some of them things.
He always looks to take CD out.
Yeah, you got Reed and you got
that's where he went wrong at.
Yeah. He had to pick his poison.
When you got two number ones, it's a problem. I don't care about Andy Reid or whoever else we play. We got two number ones over there. You get the ball to them number ones, it's a problem.
The problem is the quarterback ain't noticing that, and the problem is the quarterback was trying to force it to CD instead of letting it go to GP.
Because Kansas City
make them choose. Feed GP and make them come out of that double team to CD. And when they double team GP, then go to CD. But don't keep forcing these balls, man. You forcing it.
It's not. There's not too many. There's not too many. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dre. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say there's not too many teams defensively that has one caliber DBs on both sides of the field.
Correct.
We're going to be a mixed match almost for anybody at some point in time. We just got to hit it.
Yeah.
And my thing is right now, man, do you even trust CD even if he's wide open?
Yeah, I trust CD.
No,
I ain't giving up on him.
I do.
I'm not giving up on him, but dude, you cannot miss at pass in the end zone, man. I'm sorry. Sorry. You cannot do that.
You can't do that. The same pass against.
You just had the first game.
We could have burgers. We could have burgers on the Raiders, but you dropped that. You dropped it one to go in the end zone against the Raiders.
Yes, sir,
you can't drop them passes.
And then against Philly,
you can't.
Against Philly, the first games another for sure. We could have won the game. If you catching the ball, you drop those, and then you come back in the next Philly game and drop it in the end zone. I promise you.
7 drops in 2 games.
You needed to be a fly on this wall when you was dropping them passes, man. For real. Like get it together, man. All this modeling. Hold up, man. Like, look, man. We believe in CD, man. We ain't giving up on CD, but CD got to have some accountability because I'm seeing him on the sideline doing all kind of crazy antics and shit as if it wasn't his fault.
Right.
For real. No, man. Look, all that pretty boy cute shit. If you dropping passes, man, you need to cut your hair off.
Why does it sound?
Rotary form.
Hey, why does it seem like? Why does it seem like that he catches everything in his body? That he doesn't use his hands to catch balls?
Nah, he uses his hands. He's in. I think he's in his head to perform because GP's perform, and he's forced. He just need to relax.
You see,
he just need to relax and play the ball.
You see everything GP does. He catches it with his hands first. You see, you physically see him grab it with his hand, but it seems like CD is always bringing it in his stomach, bringing it in his gut.
OG, I watched another 88 talked about what you're talking about.
I was waiting for you.
He disagreed with what you're saying. He agreed. He said he don't understand why people say catch it with your hands.
Okay.
He said every time he caught it with his body.
Okay.
He brings it in there. He said, even if I go around the field, he was on an interview. He said, even if I catch it and I put it on my body and somebody hit me, it's still, and I'll be knocked out. It's still gonna be on. It's still gonna be.
Well, maybe that's why CD.
And I'm gonna still get the first down, knocked out or whatever. But when you catch it with your hands, anything can happen to break it up on your hands or anything. So the playmaker himself says he don't know why people say that catch it with your hands shit because he believe in catching it with your body. So argue with playmaker.
Well, my
playmaker did all that. Sometimes you got to meet the ball with your hands. That's what point of having strong hands, and you bring it in. Because sometimes you can't get it to your body because the cornerback's on you. Sometimes you got to go get the ball instead of waiting on it.
Pickens catch everything with his hands. You know what I mean?
He got strong hands. See, these hands ain't as strong as his.
May not be as big either.
Dez Bryant had big hands, but he bobbled the ball at times. When he went out and grabbed the ball with his hands sometimes. Like, you just gotta have a special set of hands, you know what I'm saying? And to snatch that ball and bring it in. Whatever you need to do to catch that bitch, catch it. It's all there for you to use.
Well, to say that, like, I was listening to Unc and Ocho, and Ocho was talking from a receiver standpoint when it comes to drops, because CD leads the league in drops. He does lead the league in drops, and this is his second time doing that. He did it his rookie season, if I'm correct, and now he's doing it again now. And Ocho was talking about the mentality of receivers when they start dropping balls, because you start second guessing yourself. Because you're wondering, is it you're catching it with your hands and you should catch it with your body, or am I catching my body? I should catch it with my hand. Am I holding my hands the wrong way when trying to attack the ball? It's a lot of things that go through receivers' heads. And when I watch CD, the outburst on the sideline after that drop where it hits you in the breadbasket, the numbers, that I don't think that was frustration, because you're better than that, and you can't figure out what the hell is happening. He has stone hands. That they're hitting his hands and bouncing off. That's bad when they bounce off your hands. That when it goes through them, and it's like you're not making at the point of contact, you're not making it. So as a receiver, I see CD going nuts. I know I'm better than this. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing? What am I not doing that
catching the ball
that's causing this? Yeah, that's causing this. But if it's bigger than catch the ball, bro, because these guys have been doing this their whole life, bro. They probably had all these conversations that we just had about talking to play. You think Playmaker ain't told CD about it after the first game? They didn't have these conversations, bro. Like, a lot of that should be repetition and technique, bro. So when you start second guessing your technique, that's a problem. You know what I mean? Because you're a robot. You're a robot. You're taught to do this, and when everything you've learned is not working, frustration comes behind that, though.
Yeah.
Frustration, and you're hurting your team. You're hurting your team.
Do y'all believe it has anything with the way GP has stepped up and played this season?
I'm worried about that too. Now I'm starting to worry about it, because I was the number one.
He's feeling that pressure.
I'm the true number one coming out, bro.
I think he's feeling that pressure.
I think
why
he is,
should it though? Why should it? You got
because
paid.
you've been the number one, and now there's somebody else out here that might be the number one.
You got paid.
He's eating too.
You got paid. You got paid. You got your money, and you getting the same amount of targets. You dropping balls, man.
But he's still frustrated. He wants to perform.
But dude's still forcing you. He's still forcing you balls. You still getting targets. You done got paid. So why is it on your mind so much?
He just in his head because he been dropping shit he usually catches and takes off with. You gotta think he did all this shit with a sprung AC joint. You know what I'm saying? Last year he had back that one on. He's catching everything.
Right. So that's my point.
He got that dog mentality that's in him.
So why with the whole addition and GP getting some action? Why would that bother you when you still getting action? You got your money. Why would it bother you?
Because he want to compete. He wants to win. He wants to help his team win. I think. I think it's all in his head. Being a player, being a player on this squad. You want to compete. You want to contribute. He wants to keep living up. Like when you in that arena, dog, when they bring out the players, they're announcing his name. When they announce CD's name, it's a roar louder than everybody else, and it stands out, man. And he's used to that.
Look, I ain't tripping. Go back to him. I got confidence he'll catch the ball, and ain't no time I'm gonna say don't go to him. Go to him like you've been going to him. Just don't force going to him. You got another number one. If he's open, go to him. If he's gonna catch the ball, just stop forcing it to him.
So overreaction or real talk in this offense moving forward, this offense this year, CD is better suited as a wide receiver number 2.
True, real talk.
We got 2 number ones.
No. We do, but we don't. We do, but we don't.
We quite possibly force it. You don't want to force it.
You don't want to force it. Look, John. Look. I know where you want to go with that. But let's just be honest. We got the best wide receiver in football, next to Smith and Jigma, and that's 1A and 1B right now. So CD is a number one on any other team, but on this team as of right now, GP is the number one. How could you not? You can't go say like, let's just be honest. And I hate having this conversation after that performance. It's okay to say it out loud, and I'm not putting them against each other. It's just he's outperforming him right now, and that's okay. That's what you want. It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have, though.
Number ones.
88 gonna be back, man.
He's gonna be good, bro. But you can't deny 9 for 9, 140, bro. You can't deny 9 for 9, 140, bro.
We're not talking about.
Nah.
We're not
I
talking
ain't putting them
about.
against each other. I'm
putting them against each other.
I'm just saying CD gonna be all right.
We're not talking about Clark and Williams and putting them against each other. They both helping each other out.
Williams is clearly number one, though. Williams is clearly the number one.
It's the same situation.
Nah,
but Williams is clearly number one. We know that. That's not a question.
Clark, but it wasn't like Clark wasn't holding it down before he got there. When he came there for a couple of days without him,
he ain't been on his belly since Quentin got in there, though, has he? He ain't been on his belly, has he?
Well,
last 2 weeks, he ain't seen him on his belly one time, man.
He got two, three guys up. He got 2, 3 guys hit.
But he been making plays since he touched down too.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. He been making. All I was saying is he was making plays since he touched down for us.
Yeah, but you got help, so it's a little different. Quentin's a number one on all teams. I'm probably 30 out of 32. He's the number one defensive tackle. You know what I mean?
And so is CD on 30-something teams. He's a number one.
But all I'm saying in
it's about the same thing.
This offense right now was what I was asking. But
GP's number one.
Yeah,
GP's number one.
Like Steve O say, we got to talk about it, man. We ain't trying to put against each other, but we got to talk about it, man.
Yeah, it's an uncomfortable conversation, but it's a really good problem to have, bro. It's necessary problems, and it's okay. I'm okay with that, though. Like if that's what we talking about, we got 2 number ones. We just got 2 number ones, man.
Step, tighten up, CD. Tighten up, man. Tighten up.
Catch your balls.
So that's why I put your jersey on today, man. I ain't forgot about you.
The jersey's still behind me.
Still
behind me. So tighten up, CD. Tighten up.
I'll be back. I believe in you.
So I mean, we seen you in that first game catching all them balls the next day or whatever. You got to try something different, man. Maybe the modeling career got to get put on standstill.
Yeah, he needs to get you some stickums, man. You gotta get you some stickums, man.
But look,
is that what he doing?
Yeah. So we not gonna get too deep in on it, man. But before we check up out of here, man, because we've been going quite a while, man. I ain't trying to hold y'all too much longer. We do need to spend about 5 to 10 minutes, man, previewing the Kansas City Chiefs. With them coming in, they just came off a big win, comeback win. Looked like they was gonna lose 2, pulled it out against a top seed, the top seed over in the AFC and the Colts. Overtime victory. They in the same boat as we are. We both 10 seeds fighting for playoff lives. Every game's a playoff game from here on out. So this look like it's getting ready to be a big playoff tight atmosphere on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day. And just how y'all feel going into the game, man? How y'all feel going into the game?
I'm confident.
I feel good. We at home. It's Turkey Day in Cowboy Stadium.
Can y'all see us winning this game? Yes,
I can see it. I can see it getting a win.
I can see it.
Yeah. We're gonna grind it out. I respect them. Grind it out.
Can y'all see us losing this game?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it going either way.
I ain't there yet, Rick. I ain't there yet. I ain't there. You want to see who's gonna go nuts? You want to see who's gonna go nuts? Wasn't you?
Let me see where we at.
You want to see? Yeah, he try to check the temperature, see if we all way on it. Yeah, we could definitely see that, man.
Yeah,
I'm confident going in though.
The main reason though is because, like Dre said, they're fighting for a spot. They're that 10 spot like that. They're fighting for a spot, and more importantly, man, it's the pedigree. A lot of those guys on there are champions. They have rings. They have the pedigree. They have a champion, a pedigree coach, and guys like that. They have pride about themselves. So they're gonna play with some pride. They're gonna play with some heart, and That's what I want to see, and I think we are too. I think it's going to be a heck of a game. And it's like you said, Dre, a playoff atmosphere, and I think we can get it. And that's what I would like to see because those guys have that moxie, and they're not going to lay down. So that toughness against that team is what I want to see.
My thing with that though, Dre, my thing with that, Jigga, is we get that from everybody though. We get that from nobody takes a game off to play us. So the same way they come in to play us for their playoffs, we get that from everybody, every game. Everybody brings their best to play us.
But like I said, a lot of people bring that against them because they've been that team, other than the Patriots in the past, they've been that team that's has that name about them.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. They're facing the Kansas City Chiefs, and I mean, I know we played well against them one year on the road. It was like a defensive game or whatever. So, I think we can compete with them. And that team, I think, was actually Kansas City team was better than this team that we're facing today. It's just all on us. Is our defense really is defense that we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, and can our offense not start out slow? And can they get back to being one of the top offenses in the league? Where they unstoppable. So I
want to see the defensive.
I believe we win this game. We win this game, man. We can start dreaming a little bit about some playoffs. I don't think it's because even though you have Detroit. Them other games, I ain't really scared of.
No, me either.
The Detroit game is for me.
That's the scary, but that's the scary part. That's the scary part again about this team is that for me is that the games that you're not scared of, I don't want our boys playing like it. You get what I'm saying? So like we have a knack for playing down to our competition. We play up for big games and we play down for the ones that we should win.
Before Big Q.
Yeah.
And again, I'm hoping that it keeps going.
Our competition against
I'm hoping it keeps going. I'm hoping it keeps going because this week we're playing a real slippery quarterback. Let's just he's slippery. So you gotta work. You gotta watch for that. You gotta hope so. Jalen, it's a different type of slippery though, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's a different type. It's called Mahomes magic for a reason, bro. Like let's just be honest. He's a slippery little motherfucker, dog. He's much better than Jalen Hurts. Much better than Jalen Hurts. Like it's not even a question. Not in the same atmosphere. Not in the same universe. So when you get close to him, he can get away from you. Jalen, when Diggy grabbed Jalen like, I'm down. Pat ain't doing that.
That was one sack.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of times in that pocket, Jalen a lot of times got he turned into a statue. This is a slippery dude, dog. Like he'll move on you, so you got to watch it. Like them pressures might turn into big gains because of what he's able to produce. So we're gonna have to. It's gonna be all hands on deck this week because it's a very fast team. It's a very fast team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm interested in seeing is the defensive back against the wide receiver core. That's what I'm interested in. That's my concern, really. That's my concern.
The pocket breaking down, and these receivers getting behind you. You know what I mean? That's what you got to worry about against this defense. We didn't have to worry about Jalen, the pocket breaking down, Jalen getting the ball out. We didn't have to worry about that with Geno. It's pocket collapse. They can beat you on top of your head. You know what I mean? So DBs are gonna be on their shit.
Now, what I do think, though,
I worry about the third receiver, the fourth receiver, running them 4-4s, 4-3s, getting back there.
And that's what I do think. I do think if we're physical a little bit with them, it can be a difference. I don't think they're polished route runners as of yet, but the speed. I think maybe Juju is about the most polished route runner that they have. I think the rest of the cats between Hollywood, Rice, and Worthy are more speed guys. Yes, they can run a couple of routes, but I think if we get up and get physical with them and knock them off them, we'll have a better shot of letting them get that space.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
We don't expect them to run the ball. Like, one thing I will say, I don't expect many teams to come in and think they're gonna run the ball on us anymore. I think all this shit shut
I agree with
down.
that too.
I think all this shit we don't have to worry about Kareem Hunt this week. We ain't got to worry about Kareem Hunt. Can he make plays? Yeah, like John said, we got to worry about them four receivers that they got out there. That when that pocket break down, that little slippery motherfucking roll out and then go on top of your head. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have. We have to tackle very good this week. You have to tackle well because they're a yak team also. So you have to, when you get your hands on these boys, you got to get them down because we don't have that speed. Like Dono in this game's Dono and Hooker, y'all can't be back there lollygagging.
and we could negate that speed if that defensive line can apply that pressure they've been doing.
Up the middle.
Have to.
Up the middle, force Mahomes in the easy out, foul his hands.
And I think we all kind of
got to play defense too.
Yeah, I think we all feel good about that front right now.
Yeah.
They got to play defense too, though.
Yeah,
definitely got to play deep. They know what's up too.
Is McDuffie? Does he travel or does he stay on one side or
It don't matter.
one side of the
He need to figure it out. Let him figure it out.
I think he's mostly in the slot, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't watch many Chiefs games, so I can't tell you.
It don't matter.
I just worry about the GP. I just worry
We
about
got
doubling
two
the GP now.
We got two.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about nobody doubling GP. You just seen GP go up top over 2-3 players.
Over two.
Hey, we got.
You worried about GP?
We got Michael. We got Michael, and Tito.
Michael, and Tito.
And Tito.
Yeah.
We got two Michaels.
NFL young boy, man. Your NFL young boy. He's going nuts, man. Yeah. He's going nuts.
DP,
bringing them outside dogs in. We got
the thriller Michael, and we got the thriller Michael, and we got
off the wall.
Off the wall Mike.
Billy Jean.
We got off the wall Mike.
The wall Mike. Yeah, and a thriller Mike.
We got off the wall Mike and thriller.
So before we get out here, y'all want to put some scores on it?
It's a home game too.
That's what we do.
This is a home game. We playing on turf. I'll go last on that one. I'll let y'all.
27-24.
Same.
Walk off field goal.
So another walk off.
Yes. Aubrey's weak. Last time I said he was gonna go for 52, he only kicked it. It was like 40. Let's get the 52 this time.
2017, us.
Defensive game.
Yeah, I think so.
2017. Who's your player?
Clark. Defensive player. Causing havoc up front. That's the only way we're going to have it close.
Kenny Clark.
They're going to double Quentin. They're looking at the film.
That's all. Also.
That don't matter. If we had 1A, 1B on receivers, we got 1A, B, and C on D tackles.
Let's go.
Who got up next?
Go ahead, Steve.
Shit. 30-24. Dak.
Lightweight shootout, huh?
Yeah. Dak.
Shit. I don't know what the over and under is. I'm gonna go.
He wanna go nuts, but he don't.
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I love it. I'm gonna keep it conservative though, man. Nah, I'm gonna go with what I'm going with, man. I'm going 31-20. CD finally get 125 in a tutty.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go. Let's
over
go.
none to 52.5.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with 30.
Steve
38.
Shootout. He was.
I'm gonna go 38. I'm gonna go 38-31. 38-31 us.
38-31.
38-31 us.
It's gonna be one of them kind of game, boy.
Just Thanksgiving, big stage, man. It's gonna be a game. It's gonna be a game. Yeah, we're gonna have us a game here. It's gonna be interesting to watch. It ain't gonna be no sleeper, man. This ain't gonna be no, these is heavyweights in here. It's two heavyweight fighters. You know how that go. Somebody gonna get knocked out. So I'm gonna go 38-31. I'm gonna go 38-31 Dak game winning drive to silence the critics. To tell you that this wasn't no one off, like put my name back in that conversation MVP. Put my name back. Put my name back in there, man. Game winning drive. And it's gonna be an unlikely hero in Fergie. I'm gonna give Fergie the game winning touchdown. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with this week. Fergie on the game winning touchdown. GP
Fergie
goes nuts.
win.
Everybody goes nuts, but Fergie game winning from Dak, man.
Talking all that shit in the hood, and you went.
Yeah, and then he tried to throw all he tried to throw all them players in there so he can say he had one of them.
One of them. One of them.
Yeah,
You gotta have options, right?
GP gonna have about 3-4 catches. Fergie gonna have the game winner and all of those things.
Yeah,
That
you gotta throw some gonna stick. Hey, bro,
yeah.
some got stick. You gotta keep throwing it at the wall. Some gonna stick, man. Hey, man, you gotta try it, man. Keep going.
Let's go, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Hey, we went overtime for y'all, man. The crew, man. Y'all done crept into the crew Rick's dinner time, man. He's sharing the meal with you. Yeah, Cowboys running uncut. Y'all see how we do it, man. Hey,
we eating Philly cheesesteaks tonight because of that victory over the Eagles.
Smoking on that Philly pack. Philly pack gas.
His kitchen's open.
Yes, sir. And them Chiefs is up next. We ready to them Chiefs up next, man.
Little bro.
Don't think
NFL.
Y'all funky motherfuckers in the year. Nah, NFL's a funky motherfucker. They put the Cowboys and the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Dirty motherfuckers, ain't they, dog? That's some dirty shit, ain't it, bro? Like NFL, it's the WWE, bro. It's the WWE.
Bro. That means the Cowboys win.
The Cowboys win. That's what I was saying. That's what I was getting to. We know how that ends. You know how that is. Cowboys,
and I'm going nuts. Win this one, I'm
going
nuts, man. Y'all heard it, man. It's the crew, Cowboys Raw Uncut, man. Y'all heard it from Crew Rick. I'm Dre, Steve-O, Young Terry, OG, all five the crew, your best crew. Argue with your mama, man. We gonna catch up with y'all next. Y'all make sure y'all have a safe, fun, enjoy your family, enjoy the food, and enjoy football, man.
And you might see me with some new gear next Monday.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.